Hi there, I'm Hillary Walsh. I'm an immigration lawyer in Phoenix, Arizona. My law firm is New Frontier Immigration Law, and we're helping change the face of immigration law across the United States, one person at a time. I want to jump in and talk to you amid this coronavirus craziness and really invite you to think about the people who are detained in immigration detention centers across the United States. Some of you may have family members who are detained right now. And I was in the detention center over this past week preparing a client for his final trial. I went in because there were no supplies that we could purchase from basic stores. Everything's kind of been picked over, as I'm sure is true in your city as well. And I was required to have plastic gloves, a face mask, and protective eye gear in order to meet with my client. If I didn't have those things, I would have been refused entry. Fortunately, the Arizona immigration lawyers are really amazing, and they distributed information electronically. They sent out a big email so that I knew before driving the hour and a half down to the detention center that I would need those things in order to go in. So my husband dug through our garage and found an old paint mask, some weed eater glasses, like some big, awesome weed eater glasses, and then he bought me plastic gloves because he knew a couple months ago that this was coming and I would need those in order to go into the detention center. So I went in and I had those things, and I saw a big sign on the outside doors that family visitation had been suspended because of the coronavirus. So you are unable, if you have a family member who's in the detention center, you're unable to even go in and see them anymore at this point, and I don't really know when that's going to lighten up. But I do have hope for you. I do have something really positive that I want to share with you. All across the United States, we're seeing little bit by little bit different federal courts ordering the release of certain people who are particularly prone to be susceptible to the coronavirus. So some of these people have ranged, they've just been a long time smoker, so they have weakened lung capacity. Some people are asthmatic or have other autoimmune issues, so that they're not going to be able to really fight this off if they are introduced to this virus in the detention center. I want to underscore that this has been little bit by little bit. It's been one family and basically a few law firms that have started filing parole requests, asking for ICE. We're not asking the immigration court to do it. We're asking ICE to issue a parole, basically release this person. If they need an ankle bracelet, fine, put an ankle bracelet on them, but don't sentence them to what could potentially be their certain death inside the detention center simply because you're afraid that they won't show back up to court, when we have ways to ensure that people are monitored when they're released from the detention center. So this week, that's what we did for several clients. We filed these requests, and then this is part of exhausting all of our remedies. If these are denied, then we're going to go to the federal district court and ask for a habeas petition, a habeas writ to be issued to order the release of some of our clients who certainly should not be in these facilities when we know that the coronavirus is an outbreak pretty much across the US and definitely within these facilities. So if you have a loved one who's detained right now, go ahead, reach out to us, message us, see what we can do to help you request parole. And then if not, we'll take it to the district court to get your loved one out while this coronavirus is going around. We really need to be proactive. New Frontier Immigration Law, we're here to help you. We want to get your loved one out and safe and with you.